just can't stop watching This Is Us.
I'm not going to let you. You know what? With your hormones and the pregnancy, I don't think you can handle This Is Us right now.
I just really can't. Jerry, please, some Kleenexes.
You know,
okay, thank you. The Pearsons just are in my heart forever.
I'm always thinking...
Ladies,
oh,
please don't cry.
Is it going to be okay?
Everything's going to be all right.
I can't handle it with my hormones.
Come on, let's do this together.
All right.
Let's go, y'all.
Let's go, y'all.
From NBC News, this is Today with Hoda Kotb and Jenna Bush-Hager. Live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
We were a little bit of a soap opera.
Wow, we needed a real actor in that scene.
We did, but I immediately went back to my 7th grade musical stages.
You did? I always thought you were going to get into like musical theater and start doing Oklahoma or something.
I wanted to sing Les Mis. I just felt so sad.
I know.
It is Tuesday, May 14th. Savannah's in for Hoda. This is Get Along by Kenny Chesney.
I love that. That's a good song for us.
It is.
Get Along.
We get along. We've never gotten into a fight.
Except for yesterday when you said I called you a work friend.
Well, no, I didn't say you called me a work friend. You called me a work friend.
Okay, let's just get along.
Well, we are so happy because Sterling K. Brown is here, and he is a real actor, and we have some news about This Is Us, which is beloved by so many people.
I know.
Some really good news.
We need 3 more years worth of tissues.
Yes.
That's basically the news.
And we had these, but this isn't enough.
I know.
3 more years.
We love This Is Us, so that's exciting to talk to Sterling.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been asking Jenna on Instagram about finding a new book for your book club.
I'm having a really hard time, guys. Help me out. Send in some recommendations to our Facebook
now, there's
or Twitter.
A #1 member of your book club who loves you more than anyone.
You would think it'd be my mother.
Nope, it is my mother. Her name is Nancy Guthrie. You know, the only thing, she reads all the books because you send them to her. Mm-hmm. And then she's always texting me and going like, now, when do we discuss this book? I'm like, Mom, she discussed that book, you know, three months ago.
Well, we discuss it on Instagram, which some people, you know, don't know. So I should tell you, we discuss it on Instagram.
Yes.
We usually have the author to answer questions, which you know, the nerd in me loves. So this morning, I thought, I really need my June pick. So I want your recommendations, but I also wanted Nancy Guthrie's recommendation.
And this is when we took a bold new step in your relationship with my mother.
Yes.
I started a group text with Jenna and my mom. And I really, I read you your Miranda rights. I was like, do you want to be on a text with my mom? Like, do you know what this means for you and your life to be on a text with my mom?
And when she first said that, I said, do not worry. Tell your mother, you know, I am not going to text past a certain time. And she's like, no, I'm not worried about you.
I'm worried that my mom will text you, although I have to say, she still hasn't written either one of us back.
I actually don't appreciate the silence,
No,
Nancy.
I don't either. She's asked the reason she's on the text is she wants to ask my mom's recommendations because my mom reads as much as you too, and you guys have great book conversations. But does your mom send weird texts?
I just think mom text by nature are the most hilarious things in the entire world. My mom will sometimes forget that the whole family is on the text. So she'll be like, I got Henry the suit for Christmas. And I'm like, Mom.
That's better than like if she says something like, you know, Barbara's been in a real mood lately.
Yes. No, she doesn't really trash anybody, but she does forget that people are on it. And at the beginning of her texting days, she used it as if it was stationary. Like, dear Jenna and Barbara, beautiful day here in Dallas. Just walking with Debbie Francis. Love, Mom. I'm like, Mom, you don't need the deer, you know?
Well, my mom has gotten to be so good at the technology that she dictates all the time. And so I actually put this on Instagram when she sent me this text. And she's like, she was in town and she was hanging out with Vale, so she wanted to let me know. So she's like, Vale and I went for a walk. Do we have the text? Yeah, first of all, she spells it wrong because she's dictating. Yes. Vale and I took a very short walk and bought a Diet Coke and a bottle of wine for her. Which I think was supposed to be bottle of water, but she was dictating. So this is what you can look forward to.
I know, and I love that you wrote Chardonnay or Pinot Gris.
Pinot, exactly. She prefers a rosé.
Well, you know, and one day we will be mom texting our own children.
We will.
So maybe we should be slightly more gentle on it. So Maria
By the
Shriver.
Nope, not written back.
Nancy, we actually need a countdown clock. First of all, we all know we love a countdown clock.
Love a countdown clock. I think it adds so much excitement to your life.
I love a countdown clock. We need a countdown clock, everybody, for when Nancy Guthrie is going to text me back.
Nothing yet.
Probably will count down for days and days.
Yes.
But so Maria Shriver was here this morning, and she's taking a really interesting look at women's health.
Yeah.
She basically says everything that we know, right? That women only are going to get bikini physicals.
Had you ever?
No.
I have to say, when she said bikini physical, I was like, what is that? Is it like how you look in a bikini? Because I'm never going to get that physical, no matter what.
Can you imagine going in a bikini and they're like, well, a little bit, yeah, you can lose around here.
I know. It's like, first of all, I don't need a doctor to tell me that. I give myself a bikini physical every day. But
except for we don't, because we don't put on bikinis.
Never. But we dress in the
suits.
dark. But
Yeah.
what it actually means is, you know how a lot of women, and I would put myself in this category, like you get the mammogram
Yes.
and you get the pap smear, but you don't do the other things that you need to do for your health. That's what's called a bikini physical.
Basically, you go to one doctor, which is the OB, and a lot of women who are in the stage of pregnancy or post-pregnancy really just go to that. So close to half, anyways, a lot of women described that they go to the OB for everything, and only around 6% of these women actually see a primary care physician.
Well, that got us talking, because I have to say, I'm not great about going to the doctor.
Do you have a primary care physician?
I do now, but it took me many, many years. And I have a confession, which I'm really
Embarrassed.
totally humiliated. And you said you told this to your husband, and he thinks I'm gross. But I haven't been to the dentist in a real long time.
Can you tell
No,
everybody
I can,
here
but
how long?
no, I cannot.
Okay,
And
will you
please
do
don't look at me.
over or under 3 years?
It's just been a while, and I don't know. I just haven't gone.
Do you brush your teeth?
Yes, I brushed my teeth. In fact, I just had a Tic Tac right before the show for you so that my breath would be nice and fresh.
It smells minty.
Thank you. And I guess I do.
Deep down there, because, I mean, people are probably watching and worried about your health because you don't want to get gum disease.
I know.
Or
but
gingivitis.
I don't even know why I brought this up. I just felt like if I confessed it, maybe just I would do something about it.
Yeah.
And what did you? I told you this. Oh yeah, because Henry wanted to know my dental insurance.
Henry likes insurance. He handles all the insurance in our family, and I appreciate it because I don't want to be the one handling it. And the little baby dentist where we take Mila and Poppy has stopped taking our insurance, and Henry was up in arms.
Yes.
Because it's expensive for a teeth cleaning. And
For sure.
And Poppy has a little gray tooth.
Well, so does Vale. I know this is so weird. We're going to the dentist today.
You are?
Yes, but I have to say, and I'm good about my kids' health. Like, I don't mess with my kids' health at all. They go to all their appointments, but I don't know what they're going to say about that gray tooth. But then I'm like, when do they lose those teeth? So
I believe they'll lose them. So I'm not worried about the gray tooth.
That's how I felt.
Until it falls out.
Yes. I mean, I wish that she didn't have that little gray tooth, but
I
you know
kind of
what?
think the little gray tooth is cute, and when it falls out, I'm going to wear it on a necklace. Like a shark's tooth. Is that weird?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Anyway, the point is, Henry called to ask about what insurance you use, and you said, I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't been to the dentist in a long time.
And Henry wrote back, gross.
Which I think is really mean for him to shame me like
Point
that.
is, we should all be taking care of our health.
That's
more.
right. I think that's the bottom line. So if you haven't gotten a real physical, you should, according to Maria
Take
Shriver.
care of
She's
your
our
health.
guru.
Yeah, I mean, it's so funny how we put our kids, you know, of course you would worry about the little gray tooth, but you wouldn't worry about taking your own health seriously.
The truth is, this dentist I went to kept telling me how my teeth are crooked, which I know, but I really didn't want to hear it, so I just stopped going.
The same dentist told me that my teeth smile isn't as pretty as it could be. And listen, I know too.
Well, you should see us in a bikini.
Okay. So, former Saturday Night Live co-stars and real-life friends Jason Sudeikis.
Jason Sudeikis.
I call him Jason Sudeikis.
Okay, but his name is Jason Sudeikis.
I need some pronunciation lessons. And Will Forte were on the Late Show last night, and James asked each of them to reveal one secret about each other. Should we watch?
He has no sense of smell.
What?
Is that true?
You can't smell. Yeah.
For real?
No, that's true. That is actually
Is it true? Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, no sense of
No
smell.
sense of smell.
Yeah. Will gives the hardest high fives in the history of man. Basically.
What?
No. I mean,
Not a compliment.
Not a-
I gotta stand up.
No.
Get up.
Oh my.
Get up, Suds.
I hate talk shows.
All right.
Hate 'em. Makes no sense to me.
Okay.
Great job, man. Yeah, buddy.
Wow.
Ow. No.
You know, if you don't have a sense of smell, I bet that affects your taste too, because isn't it? I'm just making this up.
I know.
But,
I don't think that's true. I think they're two totally different senses.
all right, I'm gonna Google it.
That's like saying your eyes if you
My
can't
mother
smell.
hasn't texted.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
and
you
what
can't
do they
taste
say?
and.
Okay.
So that's really sad.
Yeah, that's a big deal. It
I
affects your
love
sense of
tasting.
taste. Me too.
The smelling would actually be wonderful.
Well, right now, especially because you're pregnant, do you have that thing where you smell like, you know, the Doritos next door?
I have to light a candle every single day.
Really?
Yes.
I'm so glad I put those Tic Tacs in.
Me too, but you really should go to the dentist.
Oh my gosh, it was
so-
terrible.
Well, do you think we should reveal a weird secret about each other?
Oh, does it have to be weird?
No, it could just be, I mean, were those weird? Sort
Well,
of.
how about surprising?
Okay, you can go first.
All right.
'Cause I'm going to test. I have two secrets in mind. One, kind. One, a little less kind. Go
I'm
ahead.
so surprised. Okay, mine were kind. I was going to say, well, I have two. One is people may not realize that you are a very good interior decorator. Like, you have a real eye for decor, you have a very funky style, and you're really good at it. And I wish you would come over and zhuzh my house and give it a
You
little
don't need
flair.
to. Your
and
house
oomph.
looks great.
So, but that led me to the second thing that I think people will be really surprised, and that is that you are very, very neat. You're real.
I have a really
neatnik.
good surprise.
You have OCD. A little.
I have something you don't even know.
What?
Once Savannah's shower went out and we were out of town.
That's right.
And so Savannah and Mike, we're neighbors. Savannah and Mike texted.
I scrubbed down that shower.
No,
Don't tell me there was.
I'm not saying anything that you did wrong, but they texted and said, can we come over and take a shower? And I said yes, and they walked in, and they thought the Nest Cam was out.
No! Well, you don't have a Nest Cam in your shower, do you?
No, not in our shower, but they thought it was out. It was in the kitchen, and I hear them go, look, their Nest Cam isn't even working. It's not working. And I hear Savannah tell Mike, okay, make sure you don't leave anything anywhere. Jenna has a real case of the cleanliness bug.
I did. I was
Pick
like,
up your towels. Jenna's really
I did.
clean.
That's so funny. I go, so help me if I see one hair on this floor. We have to keep it clean.
We could hear you say all, and then you were like, come on, babe-o. But I mean, it wasn't in any sort of weird way.
No, it wasn't. No, we were on our best behavior.
And the only other thing is you're such a generous friend that you give me all your leftover bras.
That's true. That is true. Are you wearing one right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Look, we have a count-up clock.
Oh,
for
my
our
gosh.
Text. It's been 9 minutes. Oh, no.
No, it's actually, she still hasn't written. No.
Okay, well, there's no slowing down for Sterling K. Brown.
That's right. The This Is Us star is going to dish on his hit show, a new movie, and a lot more, including a cause really dear to his heart after this.
Hey, you can hear that.
Oh, my God. I thought you were going to die.
All right, welcome back. Savannah's in for Hoda. We have the most fun contest going on right now. A few weeks ago, we announced a really exciting contest thanks to our sponsor, Airbnb, celebrating their 500 millionth guest.
That's amazing.
Have you ever stayed in an Airbnb?
You know what? I haven't. Just your house to use the shower, but I didn't know you were having surveillance.
The Nest Cam.
Yeah.
Okay, so we asked you all to send creative videos telling us why you need a vacation for the chance to win an all-expense-paid trip to beautiful Dubrovnik, Croatia. Two married high school teachers, Kristen and Kevin from Arlington, Massachusetts, caught our eye, okay?
Yeah.
They put together a whole lesson plan about why they should get this trip.
That's adorable.
And that's so cute. If you could hear it, you would love it. Yesterday, I gave them...
But you can't.
But you can't. So sorry, everyone. I gave them a quick call to give them some exciting news. Take a look. We loved your lesson plan so much that you guys are going to Croatia.
Really?
Stop
Yes.
it. Are you serious?
Yes. We know that teaching is hard, and we love what y'all do. So we thought, you know what? Y'all could really use a vacation.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. That's great.
Are you surprised?
Yes,
my,
we're
yeah.
shocked.
Oh my
We're
God.
absolutely shocked.
That's so exciting.
Isn't that so awesome?
I love them.
So they're going to Croatia.
By the way, I have been to Croatia.
Me
It's one of the
too.
coolest trips ever.
I went after the London Olympics.
Oh, yeah, it's nice,
Yes.
right? It's like, especially Dubrovnik, so pretty. They're going to have a great
Beautiful.
time.
Okay, so
Love that.
were you were at the upfronts?
I was, briefly. Does everyone know what the upfronts are? It's
No,
like this,
nobody
okay,
knows.
you know what? It's this big old to-do where the networks present their shows and what
Right.
they're going to have on TV for the coming year.
And NBC had theirs yesterday.
Yes.
You were a star. Donna was also another star. She was there.
Donna.
Star, but I was talking to the stars, and there are a lot of big stars coming to NBC. Terry Crews, Bradley Whitford, Chrissy Teigen. She has this new NBC comedy competition show that I think you would really like called Bring the Funny. I talked to them and so many more. Take a look. Something that's fun, I think, that you and John do is the trailer talk.
Trailer talk. Chrissy Teigen, everybody.
Because you're both filming on lots next door, right?
And I get to bring the kids over to his set. They play with, like, Kelly Clarkson's kids.
How has it been, too, working with Keenan as the EP?
No, like, I get emotional. They are just a dream. It was so cool to be a part of.
She's such a, like, multitasking, awesome superwoman, you know what I mean? She's always got her kids, and she's always, like, loving on John. It was really cute to have to sit there and witness.
Is there a secret that you guys can reveal about each other?
Good team.
Ryan does lots of accents on set.
Why would you do that to me? Out to me on television, this is so embarrassing.
To be cast as English.
Anything that you do on set that we might not know, like in between takes?
Sometimes it gets to the point in the day where you're like, we need to bust out the candy. Like sweethearts, nerds. So it's like, is it time? And we both kind of like always go there together. No one goes to the sugar place without the other.
You're such a tight-knit group on camera. Off camera, it seems the same.
No, nobody talks to anybody.
Chemistry between you and Kristen Bell is amazing.
You're not like everyone else in this paper.
What's your favorite thing to do off-set together?
You know what escape rooms are? It was a cell that you had to get out of. I noticed that there was a cot in this prison cell, and I stretched out and took a nap.
An escape room with you, Mary, Dax, and Kristen. It doesn't get better than that.
And I took a nap.
I kind of want to jump with you. Can we jump?
We can jump. I don't want to hurt nobody. Look at this. And 1, 2, 3, ready. Okay. You gotta freeze that.
Okay, I'm so excited for the NBC lineup. I don't know about you.
Awesome.
It is. I'm excited how cute you looked on it. Did you have fun?
Thank you. I had so much fun. I love those things.
Yeah.
And I really needed the sparkles for the Monday morning motivation. You know what I mean?
Sequins on a Monday mean you're my hero.
Yeah, I love it.
All right. He's an Emmy and Golden Globe winner and one of Hollywood's hottest stars.
That's right. Sterling K. Brown is here. He's going to dish on This Is Us and a cause close to his heart right after this.
Oh, I like that bow. His name may be Sterling, but he is Hollywood gold.
That's right. Of course, we're talking about Golden Globe winning actor Sterling K. Brown, who stars as Randall, one of the Pearson trio, on the smash hit NBC series This Is Us.
And we said earlier, NBC dropped some major news yesterday. This Is Us has been picked up for, wait for it, 3 more seasons.
Can you believe it?
No. As an actor, to have job security is not something that normally happens. So the fact that I get a chance to do it for 3 more years, to tell this story with these people, I got the best job in the world.
Now, I mean, there have been so many twists and turns already. Like, I don't know if we can take it. We joke about it, but there's been a lot in the family that's happened.
Is there more coming?
Oh, yeah. But that's what life is.
Yeah.
Life is a series of highs and lows, right? And the thing I love about our show is it reminds us that the things that the Pearson clan goes through are the things that we're all going through.
You know what I loved is that when you guys got this news, you and your on-screen wife did this little dance to celebrate this celebratory dance.
We're silly people by nature. See, that's how you know it's my TV wife. We air slap.
Yes. You mean at home? The real thing?
In real life, me and my wife make contact.
Yeah.
That's how we do at home. But yeah.
Is there dancing? Like, what is the set like? Is it as fun as we think it is?
It is. I think when you deal with something that's as serious as our show can be at times, you kind of have to find a way to hit the release valve and just sort of enjoy life. We're an incredibly silly group of people. I think that allows us to go to those deep places even easier.
How's your life changed since this show came on the scene?
Night and day.
Yeah, really, because you've been a successful actor for a long time, but this is a phenomenon.
Yeah, it is. It's like I like to go to the drugstore and to the grocery store, and now it's hard to get out of there without giving at least 2 or 3 hugs. Because that's the kind of fandom that our show elicits. They're like, can I just hug you? I'm like, yeah, I'm down for a hug.
And what about putting out something like that now? Like, it feels like the world can be dark sometimes. So to put out the light, do you feel like, okay, this feels more than just a TV show?
What our show gets to entertain, it gets to educate, and it gets to edify. It lifts people's souls, right? So when you, as an artist, you want to do something with integrity. But when you get a chance to tell a message that like resides in people's bones, it's the sweet spot. I couldn't be happier.
You also have a cause really dear and close to your heart, Survivorship Today. I should mention you're a paid spokesperson for Bristol-Myers Squibb. What is this all about?
So in 2004, I had an uncle that passed away from cancer. And 6 months to the day of his diagnosis, he died. Now, today, people are living longer with cancer. There's been progress. So the fact that we're talking about living with it is important. But the way in which life is affected for cancer survivors, it's fundamentally different. The way in which you think, the way you feel, the way in which you can act has changed. So survivorshiptoday.com is about highlighting the stories of people who have lived and survived with cancer and making sure that we give them all of the resources that they need, not just to live, but to thrive with life after cancer.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's so important that people continue to go on to live.
Absolutely.
Okay, quickly, we have to talk about Angry Birds.
Yes.
Angry Birds 2.
Angry Birds?
You have...
Do.
Even angrier.
Yes.
Are they really angry?
They're really, really angry. There's actually an alliance this year, in this movie, between the pigs and the birds because they have a common antagonist that they have to come up against. And I play this silly, goofy, but very intelligent pig named Gary, who's an inventor. And so finally, my 7- and 3-year-old can come and see something that I do.
We will take our 3-year-olds too.
Thank you.
Wait, and then they're like making me be quiet, but I'm continuing to talk, and Zach is rolling his eyes. I read, and I wonder if this is true, you're going to be in Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Is it
true that you just said to Rachel, you said, hey, I love your show?
Yeah.
And it's like you put it out into the universe, and then here we go?
Yeah.
Yo, it does happen. It's right.
Yes, it's true. Well, it also helps to be Sterling K. Brown.
Yes.
Like if you wanted to be, do you want to be a co-host of the Today Show, just come on down,
Exactly.
you know?
Anything you want.
the offer.
But I like that anybody at home can say, okay, put out your dreams.
Put it out there.
Yeah.
Put it out there. Will you come back and visit us? It was so much fun.
Thank you so much.
All right, they've been put to the test, and now it's time to reveal the best.
That's right. Allure's award-winning beauty products. We're going shopping right after this.
I think every single one of my intros has been a rhyme. The votes have been counted and beauty lovers have spoken. It is time to announce Allure Magazine's Reader's Choice Beauty Award winners for 2019.
Okay, and here with the envelopes, please, is Allure's editor-in-chief, Michelle Lee. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, ladies.
Michelle, everybody loves these awards because we want to know the recommendations.
Oh, we love them too. I mean, we are testing products every single day at Allure, but every year we love to turn it over to the readers to see what they're loving too.
How many readers did you have respond?
So we've got thousands of them, and their picks were really good this year.
Okay, good. Well, we cannot wait 1 minute longer. We have the golden envelope for Breakthrough of the Year.
We sure do.
Shall we open it?
Shall you do the honors?
Okay.
Oh, you just open. Oh, it's
yeah. So the Breakthrough of the Year award goes to Huda Beauty New Nude Eyeshadow Palette.
Come on down.
Yes. So we love, love, love this palette.
Oh, that
and
wow.
so it is gorgeous, isn't it? So normally nude eyeshadows used to be just one kind of boring shade of beige.
Yeah.
But this one truly works on so many different skin colors.
How can you call it nude? It's got sparkle.
Well, it's sparkly, but it's the new nude. So actually, I'm wearing it today, and all of our models that you're going to see here today are also wearing it.
Oh, you guys look gorgeous.
It's really pretty.
Do you love this nude?
Oh, definitely.
It looks gorgeous on you.
And then our next breakthrough winner is the Sally Hansen matte top coat. So if you see, I'm actually wearing it today. So you put it over normal nail polish, and it turns anything matte.
I thought you wanted
shiny. It is amazing.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, it's matte.
I want that.
Matte's the new shiny.
Matte is the new shiny.
Okay.
Thank you, Gabby.
Thank you so much. Our next in the category of makeup, that was a breakthrough.
Yes.
Wow, they really
Okay, the
filled these
makeup
up.
award.
It goes to Maybelline New York Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter.
Come on out.
We all love highlighter,
Yes.
and so Kat is actually wearing this one today. This is Maybelline's an awesome drugstore buy.
Kat, you look beautiful.
How do you do a highlighter?
So you just take a little and do it on the cheekbone.
Okay.
And then it pops.
Yep, so it adds light in just the right places.
So after blush, you would just put that on like the top, very last thing you do?
Just a little dust, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And then so another makeup winner that we have is from NYX. So this is the NYX lip gloss in Creme Brulee, a really pretty flattering color. And then mascara, we've got a cult favorite, which is Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara.
I have that, and I blush every time I use it.
You do?
Yes.
Do you think it's true?
I do. I actually was thinking when I put it on the other day, this could be true.
Okay. All right, thank you so much.
Guys.
Do you want to do
All
the hair?
Yes. Okay. Now we're talking hair, which everybody loves to discuss.
They really sealed those up.
All right, hair, and the winner for best hair goes to Tangle Teaser.
I just ordered this on Amazon.
It's
Does it
so
work
good.
for my kids?
So good. So this brush has actually won 4 Allure Best of Beauty awards, but this is the first win in Reader's Choice. It is a miraculous. You will love it.
Will it
I use it on my kids all the time.
Ow, mom, ow, mom.
No tears.
That is so. I literally just ordered this on Amazon because my kid's hair is like
curly,
a crazy tumbleweed of hair.
You will love it. And then another hair winner is from Briogeo. So I actually do 2 deep conditioning hair masks a week. This one is fantastic. It's clean beauty. It's amazing. As soon as you use it, your hair is just soft and lovely.
You do 2 a week on your
That's
hair?
why your hair
That's
looks
why
so
your
pretty.
hair looks good.
I know.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm excited about Tangle Teaser.
Yes.
Okay, and then for skin, the winner is Neutrogena Face Breakout Free Liquid Lotion Sunscreen.
Yes.
All right,
So
why do
good.
people like this?
So we all know how important it is to wear sunscreen.
Yeah.
We love this Neutrogena one because it's very face-friendly and doesn't clog pores.
Okay, we all need that.
Yep. So another skincare winner is Drunk Elephant C Firma Serum. I actually use this twice a day. It is amazing.
I just used this today.
It is fantastic.
And now what do you do? This is after you wash?
So this is after you wash and right before you put on moisturizer.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
It's a little
So
and what's the other one?
another skincare winner is actually an eye cream. So this is Origin's Ginseng that has caffeine and ginseng in it for depuffing and brightening. And then our last skincare winner is CeraVe. So this is really a drugstore favorite.
Yeah.
It's something that's great for sensitive skin, dermatologists, and readers alike.
Is it a body lotion or a face?
Body lotion, but you can also use it on your face.
All right.
You had me at depuff.
Seriously,
All
you
right.
had me at Tangle Teaser.
All right, to check out these
Thank you.
products, head to today.com/shop.
Coming up, baseball great Cal Ripken Jr. on how to succeed when life throws you a curveball.
Plus, how to create 3 gorgeous cakes that'll look like they came from a professional baker after this. Thank you. Cal Ripken Jr. is a baseball legend known as the Iron Man. Cal still holds the record for the most consecutive games played despite retiring more than 15 years ago.
That's right. His name is synonymous with hard work, leadership, and loyalty, and he's just as famous for being a champion off the field as he was on the field. Take a look.
Cal Ripken Jr. is best known for his 21 seasons with the Baltimore Orioles. During his tenure, he racked up some impressive career stats. More than 3,000 hits, 400 home runs, and in 1995, Ripken took the baseball world by storm when he broke Lou Gehrig's record for the most consecutive games played. Now, he devotes himself to helping kids. He's the CEO and president of Ripken Baseball, which enrolls over 700,000 children worldwide. And he founded the Cal Ripken Senior Foundation, which helps kids in underserved communities. But his influence doesn't stop there. With more than a dozen books, Ripken is also a best-selling author. In his newest book, Just Show Up, the All-Star hopes to inspire others to build positive streaks in their own lives.
Oh, did you like This Is My Life?
Takes me back to a very good time, yeah.
Well,
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, and we loved watching you. I was just telling you I had one of your baseball cards that I refused to give to my sister. But this whole idea is to just show up is something that that doesn't just have to do with baseball. We can tell all of our kids, be there, be present. Talk about what it means.
Yeah, I was known as the Iron Man, and I played in all those games in a row. I had an attendance record, but it's more than just showing up. It's in order to accomplish something, you first have to show up, but it's actually meeting the challenges of the day. And one of the great things about celebrating that streak that we did, and I write about it in the book, is that we get to celebrate each and every day. We get to meet that challenge, no matter if it's good or bad, and that helps build character. It builds who you are.
Do you think, is that what your dad meant when he said, he told you guys, I understand it, baseball imitates life? It's kind of like that on the field?
Well, we talked about baseball nonstop in our household at the dining room table, and he was smart enough to actually include life lessons within the baseball lessons. So we spoke a baseball vernacular, which really is what the book is about. I had a chance to have a long career in baseball, but then after baseball, I had set this up where we have basically two forms of business. We have our kids' complexes, so we're the leading American youth baseball organization. And we also have a foundation in my dad's name. And through those lessons that we've learned and the successes that we've had in those areas, it gave me a chance to share that in the book. and how it does cross over between baseball and life.
You say in the book that streaks matter. We see it, you still hold the record. So what does that mean, and how can kids apply that, or people watching apply that to their daily lives?
Well, the streaks that everybody shared with me is that their dad hadn't missed a day of work in 31 years in a plant. My kids go to school from the start all the way to the end. And it is important to be able to be there. It's the fabric of who you are. I always thought that it wasn't a consecutive game streak of all those games in a row. It was one game at a time. And really, it's one challenge each and every day at a time. And if you're willing to meet that challenge that particular day, you learn and you grow from that.
I like how you say baseball is, life's like a game of averages, just like baseball. Was that like, we're all average and that's okay?
Well, I mean, I guess in baseball you learn how to deal with failure. Yeah. And the average is, if you're really great as a hitter, you're hitting 300. But that means you're failing 7 out of 10 times. So you have to deal with that. And there's ups and downs. There's the slumps of baseball and there's the slumps of everyday life. Yeah. How do you deal with the slumps in your life? And if you can minimize those slumps, then you can have a better hot streak.
Mm-hmm. And I like, too, I mean, we have to go, and unfortunately, but if you read this book, too, I think you'll see that perfection isn't real, that you don't have to be perfect. And I think that's really good for parents.
Well, you know, my dad used to say, practice doesn't make perfect, perfect practice makes perfect. Now, that's a lot of pressure to put on a kid.
Yeah, what does that mean?
All it meant was to build good habits and prepare.
Yes.
Many times, I think the younger generation, and many of the younger generation in our business, thinks they can just go out and wing it.
Yeah.
But really, winging it does not sustain success. It's your preparation and it's your desire to be perfect. You'll never be there, but if you can work towards that, then you'll be a whole lot better off.
Got to do the work.
Yeah.
Well, you did it all those years.
Yeah.
It's so fun to get to meet you in person and have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. So to check out Cal's new book, Just Show Up, head to today.com/shop.
Coming up next, you definitely are going to want to show up for this. If you like cake, and who doesn't? These are some creations you can easily whip up at home. We'll show you how.
Oh, look
right
at that
after
rainbow
this.
Cake. Cal. Not really part of the baseball diet.
She is a self-taught baker who is quickly becoming a queen of cakes. In fact, Courtney Rich says she's obsessed by cake, and her colorful creations are followed by more than 200,000 fans on the gram.
Oh, I like how you just called it the gram.
I know, because I'm really hip.
You're hip.
Yeah.
She started her blog, Cake by Courtney, just 3 years ago, and today she's going to show us, which seems impossible, and all of you how to create your own cakes at home. Good
We've
morning,
been just
Courtney.
slobbering over these cakes because they're so pretty and they
Thank
taste
you.
good. Courtney, how can we do this?
Well, really simple. Follow the steps, follow the instructions, and we're going to just break it down for you today. Do some really fun cakes that you could do at home, I promise.
Have you
I'll show
always,
you all
but
of
like
them.
as a little kid, were you a baker?
Oh, yeah, I love to bake, but I didn't do my first cake until my son turned 1, so that was 9 years ago.
Okay.
And it was, I was just saying, looked atrocious. It was rounded on the sides, which I don't even know, looking back, how that's possible.
Yeah.
But it tasted
I
amazing.
know how
it was
that's
homemade,
possible.
and it just like lit this fire inside of me, and I got really excited about baking cakes.
Okay,
Who knew?
cool. So what are we starting with?
Okay, so we're gonna do a fun surprise cake. These are really great for like a gender reveal, birthday parties.
I feel
you can
like
put
these
candy.
are so in, you know, the ones
Yes.
right candy in the middle.
So you made a regular cake.
Just my regular 3-layer cake.
Shall I do this?
Let's not do it on that one because that's gonna be our top.
Okay.
But we have our center here.
Oh, cute.
We're gonna fill it with our
the
sprinkles.
boy.
This is for Jenna.
Jenna's revealing.
There you go. And
Okay.
now we
So
can just...
underneath you need icing and one other layer of cake.
Yep, and I have a cake board, and those are already frosted. And then a piping bag makes this really easy
Wow,
too.
Wow,
Good
look,
that
he's
looks.
spinning it around.
Wait, let's see if, I was going to see if.
See, now I would have
Yeah,
used the spreader, which doesn't look that good. Now
Well,
what do
we
I
can do that too to
Okay.
even it out. There you go.
Okay, now what do I do?
difference?
See what I mean? Do you
See the difference?
Courtney? Do you see?
Oh, wow.
We're gonna have Savannah come to my cake class. Is what we're gonna
this
do.
is what I'm saying.
Then you would just even it out. But look, we'll
Okay,
even it
all right,
out.
all
The
right.
turntable helps.
Let's try that and see if we can do it.
Okay.
And well, come here. You got to do it the
Okay,
proper way. Hold your hand. There you go. There you go.
What about the
And then
sides?
put the last one on top, and I'm
Okay.
going to bring you over
Which,
to the
do you
side.
want it like
flat
this?
side on top.
Okay.
Perfect. So look at our structure.
Yes.
Nice and flat and even. Now we're ready to come over here
Okay,
to our
yep.
other cake
Yep.
that's been crumb coated. So a key in frosting is crumb coating. So a thin. Look how
What is
thin that
crumb
layer
coated?
of
No, no,
frosting
what
is.
does that mean?
You
Oh,
see
yeah,
how
you
thin
just put
that
it
is?
thin, yes.
And then you put it in the freezer for like 10 to 15 minutes.
Yes.
It locks in the crumbs. So
Okay.
now we can go over it. We've got an acrylic disc on top to help us get really straight sides.
Oh, that's how you do that.
Let me see if we can do it.
Get
though.
that over
Because
there.
we know you can. I
Do
don't.
you use a spatula to frost?
Okay,
or just
I'm gonna bring you this way. Bring your hand here.
I
If
don't
we're
wanna
gonna
run out of
practice, we're
time.
gonna do it
Okay.
the right way.
Okay, so here's the
Yes.
thing. the key is this little spinny thing.
Yes,
this is called a turntable.
Okay, but we want to get to the other ones, right? So show us real quick.
So I'm going to show you real quick what we would do with this.
You could be here all day with us.
You really and we have our thing of our sheet of sprinkles, and we're just going to roll it right in there. Isn't that fun?
Wait,
so you don't even have to
on both sides.
I have a board on the bottom and the top.
Everybody do that?
Yes, you want your cake chilled so it's not going to fall apart.
Okay.
And look at that, we're almost there.
This is so pretty, rainbow.
Okay, so we have our different colors, our rainbow colors. We've piped them out here on our saran wrap, and we're just going to fold it over, and then we put it right in our piping bag.
Seems like there were a lot of steps there that I needed, but okay, just go ahead.
So we've got our colors. So I've got a star tip in here, and I'm going to just fold it over like a rainbow.
So cute. Should we try?
Oh, Jenna, you need to try.
Okay, you try that.
Now, let's hold it really tight right there.
I feel like
you don't even know how to hold the bag.
Do you?
No, of course not.
Okay, ready? Squeeze
Okay, and then push with your fingers at the top. Yes, now hold it nice against. There you go. You've got the shape.
Okay. All right, show us the next one.
Okay, so you can take another little white buttercream and make some clouds really easily.
Oh, clouds.
These are cupcakes?
These are fondant flowers. So this is just a great little decoration. And what I did is I took just little cookie cutters here. So
Mine's
we have
broken.
this one. And we're going to take a little sugar water. And
it's broken. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, I have more for you to put.
Okay, here.
You've got that one.
You know what I know we are good at?
Drinking?
Eating.
Oh, eating. Okay.
Come have a slice of cake. I'm going to make my flowers. You guys can eat. I'm just putting these together with a little sugar water, and I've cut them out with fondant. I'm going to dry them overnight so they keep shape in the cupcake liner, and then I'll just put them on the cake with the toothpicks so they hold really well.
You know how this was a 4-minute segment? We need like a 4-day class with you, Courtney.
Will you come to our house and teach us?
I will. I would.
All right. If you want these recipes, go to today.com/food.
We'll be back right after this.
Thank you guys.
Great job.
Let's eat.
I know. Here, what's that?
I love
what?
that.
I want
What kind? It's coconut.
What's this one? Okay, look how good this looks. We just rolled it.
And I've been eating. Well, she just rolled it, and I've been eating.
Yeah.
And it tastes good.
My
too.
mom has not texted.
I know.
You back.
The
She's not
countdown
writing
clock
you.
is still going
Still
strong.
going, Nancy.
54 minutes. Tomorrow, Fillmore performs his big hit single, Slower.
And Liliana's Fashion Insider.
Happy Tuesday.
More Americans watch NBC News than any other news organization in the world.